All right, cool. I might sit there. Hello, YouTube. It's your boy H. Talk. And honestly, I think I might make a new segment. I think it's gonna be called On the Bench with Talk to Him Ty. And I'm gonna sit there. I'm gonna be on the bench talking, answering questions, just spitting advice, knowledge, and things that I bestowed upon like in my life for the past I don't know. I've been on this earth for 19 years, and it's like, why not? Why not? So I'm over here. I got donuts, right? I got a donut. So I just thought of this on the whim. So it's like, I'm not going to have any questions, of course. But it's like, I'm just going to talk. Let's talk about this donut, right? I'm over here. I like it. I like the donut. The donut tastes good. Cool. You guys ever feel like life is one big dream? Like, life itself. Like, what is life to people? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're only you. Like, you only get this. I'm the only person who occupies this body of mine. I'm in a body. And I'm just experiencing life. And life is good and bad for a lot of things. Like, the area I'm at right now, it feels like I can describe it more than just the simple words. Like, it brings me back to childhood. It's like I'm just a child enjoying life again, because that's when I was outside, right? The trees have carvings. It's like somebody's name is on it. Back here, I'm just looking. It's so green and luscious. It's like there were actually times where I did things as a human. I'm not a judge. Like, if you was to go roll in the grass right now, people gonna look at you as crazy. But when you're a kid, rolling in grass is just like, it's like no care in the world, right? Sometimes I just need to roll in the grass and just be like, I'm alive. Like, dude, we're all fucking stressing, yo. Can I stay on here? I don't know. I'll deal with it in post. Like, we all stressing. And we need a break of life, yo. Just admire why we're here. Because one day this will all be over. And I don't want to leave this planet as much as I think I do sometimes. Like, a lot of times I sit and say, damn, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. But sometimes I really realize, like, damn, it's a blessing to be here, you know? And it would be nice to do good things for people, you know, while I'm here. It's a blessing that we're all here. We're just all interconnected. We really don't understand how little we are in the universe, like, or how big we are. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many people just seeing the physical bodies? You know what I'm saying? It's like, just seeing the physical bodies. We're inside bodies. We're little spirits. We're like little souls just connecting with one another. And that is so amazing. I don't know what racetrack I was trying to get around, but like sometimes in my dreams, I be having these moments where I'm like talking. It feels just like this. It feels like this is the dream world I be traveling to at night. Because I can like lucid dream and stuff. And it feels like I'm talking like this. Like, once I post this video on YouTube, it's out. And I'm just floating around out there in the space, the cosmos. Like, right now, I'm having a conversation on my phone, right? These two women over there, they're having a conversation. And everybody has, that's just a short little area away from us. They're thinking about a wide spread of people with houses and stuff. Like, we live in the houses next door to each other, right? Everybody just in a box living life. Y'all ever think about that? Like, y'all ever had that as a dream where it's like the houses were like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain my dreams. But it's like, we all just boxed up together, just living life. And think about them Barbie dolls you get on the set with the house. You got to play with the people. That's basically what we're doing. It's like we're all in just one little. What if we do live, like, go to different worlds, like when we sleeping, and these are like the lives we're living. Like when you sit there and have like a feeling that I did before, I've seen it before, but you don't know where it came from. What if you did in another realm, another area? Oh, hold on, I thought she had like an AK. Right, a space break, but that was papers folded. Damn, I can't even say what I wanted to say. They would have said they banned my video all in there. I thought they was gonna spray me. Yo, I had dreams about this, yo. Fucking crazy, yo. All this feels so. Feels so perfect. Damn, it feels perfect, you know? So I started YouTube, right? I'm gonna just sit and just start talking, you know? If people listen to this, they listen, yo. But on the topic of that, I wasn't even gonna do TikTok, right? I wasn't even gonna do TikTok. I remember it was like during quarantine, yo. It was the ads. The ads always bothered me. I fucking hated the ads, yo. Maybe if they did something with the ads, like a different like campaign or something, I probably would have messed with TikTok a lot sooner in the game. But I was on Musical.ly though. Musically, I was over here doing like the little comedy skits. I knew I wanted to sit there and make videos about comedy. Because like I think I got that from like Disney Channel shows too. Like I was like, oh yeah, I want to be, I want to be like, you know what I'm saying? Just an actor, like a person on TV who makes people laugh and smile, you know? So I think I did that. Got around to doing little Musical.ly. Also like making music videos. That's how I knew I was going to get in the cameras on the slick. I knew. See, it's little, well, I didn't know. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't know. I don't know. I don't tell the future. But it's like, the people, not people, what am I saying? The people, what it is, not the people. Why do I keep saying the people? I don't know. Basically, yeah. Camera. I knew I was gonna do cameras. I knew it. I didn't know it. That's literally what I was just about to sit there and say. And basically, in a nutshell, brain fog. Wow, that's real deal brain fog. Yeah, I always knew I just wanted to sit there and create skits and stuff. So, yeah, I'm back. Y'all know how dumb, stupid phones be, yo. Sit there and say the storage was full. So, I don't know what I was saying in the last tape. But, TikTok. So, yeah, I started TikTok. Cool, right? Well, before that, I was asking for second opinions. And everybody like, yeah, you funny. Do TikTok. Right, cool. So I wasn't in my funniest prime, and I'm still not, to be honest, but I think I'm telling it, right? And I'm making skits. I started pulling in like hundreds of views, a couple likes here and there. I'm like, cool. I like it. I like the process of making the skits and then the finished product. And I sit there, I keep posting, and then I start hearing people say, oh yeah, you on the For You page. And I'm like, what? For real? That's crazy. Because you know what I'm saying? I used to be on the Musical.ly thing. But I was like, well, for real? For You page? That's crazy. Because people in your area, I'm just like, that's people in your area. So that's like, of course, they probably gonna see it. Which is also crazy in the grand scheme of things. But it's like, but I ain't gonna get into on that. Actually, we could get on that topic once I finish this topic. ADHD. I got ADHD. And so I sit there and do TikTok. It was cool. Local people, they like me. I sit there and I started doing more numbers. And, people stayed, different states. I was like, oh, that's cool, And then it grew. So I was like, that's how I knew I liked it. I guess having it feels good to know that other people appreciate your work. And I'm trying to do bigger and better things with life, you know what I'm saying? I don't gotta speak on that too much, but it's like, dang, life is cool. Let's sit there and let's enjoy with other people. Like, another person maybe listen to me talk right now. And I don't even gotta be in your presence, but you just hearing me talk. I'm just a random human being, yo. Literally, there's 8 million people. We don't really notice how many people that is. If we just stop, there are so many people out there living life just like you. Yo, the words are so simple, but it's a thought process behind it. It's immaculate. I think it depends on each human being because each human being is different. So I don't know how the next person is gonna perceive life, how they perceive life. Is it different from what I'm perceiving right now? But from what I'm perceiving right now, all right, back again with it. So I don't know if the phone gonna cut off again. I tried to sit there and it said what it is, the service, storage shit. I'm like, yo, come on, yo. I'm over here trying to talk. I'm trying to say they trying to shut a brother down. You got it. You know what I'm saying? They trying to shut a brother down. I ain't the type of person who's always gonna say, oh, such and such is a sign, but some stuff is a dead giveaway. I think we think signs are not we need someone to tell us. They'd be everywhere. They can even be a literal sign. That's a sign. But another donut. Taco Bell's ass, yo. Taco Bell's ass. It really is. And for my first time having it, wasn't impressed at all. Shit was nasty. This will be a lot more better with some sprinkles. But damn, that sounds ungrateful. Alright, so I think I was at the TikTok part. I don't know. I kept on getting distracted. But yeah, I started doing TikTok. And damn, this is gonna be the longest trying to get out a freaking story out of a person. And I sit here and do TikTok. I love it. Cool. But it got boring. I started doing skits. This is later in the game too. Started doing skits. I think I like the skits, but I was like, it's more of them lip syncing videos to the sounds, the pre-made sounds. I want to do something that I want to call my own, and then it gravitates more peaceful. Cause that would feel nice for the peoples to appreciate me as a being, as a whole. That would be amazing. Now I'm starting to do there's a lot of stuff I want to do. I feel like if I keep on saying what I want to do, and I'm just not doing it, I'm disrespecting myself. Cause you say you're gonna do it, why didn't you do it? Now you're just disrespecting yourself, homeboy. And why'd you want to do that? I think that's why people disrespect others, cause they keep on disrespecting themselves. If you don't disrespect yourself, why do you disrespect others? Ooh. That is a great question to me, I guess. I don't know. Windiness. It's really windy. It's really windy. It's really windy. I would call this video Tyler's raw and authentic moments. Because these are the times where I'm just by myself and I'm just doing me. I feel like if I was to post this right, this would be oh shit, this is what Tyler really do. He'd be talking about blase. This is what Tyler does on a normal, what is this, Saturday? Be oh yeah, this is what people do on a Saturday, or this is what I'm doing, And that's It don't seem bad. What if every object is like a memory portal? Like while you're sitting on something, like you know how you have thoughts? Like what if the thoughts are because we have objects that are just memory portals? Like, 'cause if I'm sitting on this chair and I'm looking at the scenery around me, then it's like triggering thoughts or memories from anywhere in time. That'd be a great like invention to put up there, or it's like a theory. You know, that shit would be cool. Actually, this is a question. Why is it that they keep taking down all the basketball courts? Like, I keep noticing, all these neighborhoods, they be having like tennis courts and shit, right? Why you keep taking down the basketball ones? It's like every neighborhood that had a basketball court and now it's taken away. Or it's like, you can't go there. For what? Why are you having us pay to play basketball? Why are you trying to sit there and eliminate stuff for us to do? And I may not be the basketball type, because you know what I'm saying? Like, shit. Someone challenge me to basketball right now, shit, they gonna beat me probably. Actually, I could. Yeah, I can't. I can't even dribble a basketball under my legs. That's what I want to learn, to dribble a basketball with my legs. Or between my legs. Fucking with my legs too. That'd be fucking challenging. I'm gonna switch gears to romance. Like, you know how people sit there and say they want that authentic movie connection? What if they sit there and they just go up to a person, with consent of course, say, hey, may I sit down? Allow me to introduce myself. My name is, you say your name, and you pick up a conversation. Like, how come we can't do that still? Why can't we do that, yo? That shit is crazy. Like, all of us are on this planet together, and we know little bits of information about each other. I guess, truth be told, if you think about it, that little bit is actually a lot. Once you just sit there and think about it in the grand scheme of things. Like, think about how many people you actually know. Think about it. Like, and then think about people, like, not just physically know, like you can physically see them, but just mentally know too. You can really hear the sounds of everything going on. Life is so, I hear them. I hear like people just talking from afar. The dogs are barking. Air is going. Sound really just comes and goes out the stream of our ears. We never really think to figure out what the hell sound is. All this light, the light is coming down on us. It's coming down on these objects. We don't think about light, how time is just passing us by. Space, matter, and all that stuff, yo. Damn. I be thinking about when I was a little kid and shit. And it was cool. I think there were some moments in my childhood I actually liked being a child. It's like, I think as I go about life now, I'm more carefree and stuff, like a child would be. I think some parts of me is like regaining my childhood back, just by life. Because I didn't want to be here at one point in time. I'm going to be real. I didn't. And life just, over time, gradually, recently, over the past like year and some change, life definitely has been looking up. I wouldn't be sitting out here looking at life this way. There's so many things I want to experience in life. So this is an experience right here. Taking a risk, making a YouTube video, seeing if people would enjoy it, right? Doing other things to kick before. And that's another thing. I'm just holding myself back in some areas, yo. I'm just holding myself back. Like, early in the clip, I was like, oh, I don't like to do, or I want to say I would want to do this, and then I don't do it. It's like disrespecting myself. And I'm just like, why do I keep doing that shit, yo? That's like, I don't know a good analogy, but I'm very great with analogies. That's my thing. I like analogies. I like comparing random shit to random shit to make the point. And I just rap. Fuck it. It's my channel. I do whatever I want to do. I'm my own person. And shit, it's cool. Actually, no, it's not cool. What was I talking about? I get off track so easily. Childhood. It's like I'm living my childhood now, just living life. It's like memories. I still remember when I was a physical child. But it's like, in my mind, I still had thoughts. I could think, I could comprehend life. But it's like, it feels like I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you relive a memory? Sometimes it takes me there and mentally, and I can like live it out. Like I'm doing now. Like I can be sitting here reliving a memory. But it's like, how do I relive a memory? You know what I'm saying? How does that work? But it works because it happens. The fuck, move out my fucking way, yo. I hate flies. This would be cool, like talking to people with like just being myself, yo. This on a slick. Each clip I done made so far, like each minute, is like me just talking about someone else. Like someone else might be like, "What the fuck is he on?" Another person may be like, "I like listening to him talk." Sometimes I just don't have no one to talk to. I really don't. Okay. And I be calling some people. I be like, "Oh, yo, I'm trying to talk." Woo. Some people don't answer, and it's cool. We all got things going on, but it's like we just don't have nothing to talk about. Like, or you want to talk to people and they just not there, just to even listen. It's like, damn, it's lonely. But when I get times like this, all I gotta do is set up a camera and just start talking, because it gives me the feeling that, you know, someone's at the other end just listening and watching, although they can't sit there and talk to me. So I guess it provides that feeling. It's like another eye, another ear, another mouth. I think that's why we have phones, yo. I think that's why we have phones. The phone is another extension of you. Think about it. The phone sees us, hears us, talks to us. We got to think about that. The phone sits there and sees us, hears us, talks to us when we touch the phones, right? That phone is basically an extension of us. That phone never really leaves our side. Unless, to say, you break the phone, you can get it replaced. Or you can trade in your phone and get a new phone. For what would it cost? I'm not sponsored either, so I ain't gonna turn this into no advertisement. So phones travel with us everywhere. It's journeying the world while we journeying the world. Journeying the world, yeah. I'm just like, yo, this shit. I had a dream one time. I was on the train. Yeah, I had a dream I was on this train. It's like I remember it, but it's like I don't. But I was on the train. I was going somewhere. I don't know why this scene reminds me of that, but I was going somewhere, yo. What if our memories are our dreams? Right? What if our memories are our dreams? What if all this is a dream? A one that you get to physically embark in with, I guess, some limitations. What if this is just a living movie? We're being puppets. What if we're just being controlled with these invisible strings that we can't see? But it's like we're given free will to act upon that. But it's like we're still puppets. You still get control. What if that's what we are? What if we're just manipulating the world every day? Just all of us are just manipulating the world over and over again. What if that's why people see hallucinations? Because if they sit there and, you know, too many people are playing with the world, is there going to be glitches in the system? So what if that's how people get hallucinations? They stumbled upon a glitch in the system, and now they can't sit and come out of that. What if they do sit there and put shit in the water to make us not truly live out being human? Whoa, that was cool. Like no one else is gonna experience what I just experienced. Like someone can sit and say, like, they're sitting here. But what am I doing? I'm living. Yo. This shit's fun as fuck, yo. No one's ever experienced what I just experienced. The way I just experienced it just now. I'm just listening, and then the sound, it's just like it rolled past. And I just felt it. It's like, what if we all just vibrations, yo? What if we all just energy bottled up inside a physical being? And what does it truly mean to be a physical being, right? We're physical beings that can breathe and interact and talk and see and hear. Experiencing it all at one time. You ever think about that? We're experiencing everything life has to offer all at once. Even when you're asleep, you're experiencing life. What if life is just a conductor piece? Like, if I could draw it out, I would. Fuck. I wish I had I'm gonna just describe it and see if someone else could draw it for me one day. That would be cool. It's like a human being, right? You see the human being. It's a human being prism. So basically, the human being prism would sit there and act as like, think of me as a human, and you see like the light fragment is going in, like the rainbow spectrum type thing. I don't know, like Light's prism, what we learned in like elementary school or some shit. And then like from the back, it's like dark energy that will symbolize like up, down, good, bad, yada yada. So you get the unique and married adjectives, and it's like we're that connector piece, like a electric plug and a socket, So yeah, that's that. That would be cool to see that as a picture. And it's like you're in the middle of it. It's like it merges together. Like think of it as like it swirls in, because like the darkness and the prism energy is just, it hugs together. And never mind. Yo, this is cool. Just actually talking, like I'm actually proud of myself. Just actually, I'm taking a step. I'm taking an initiative, and that's all that matters. Sometimes I really think about, like, do I really want to do half the shit that I want to do? Like I say I do. Like, sometimes I think about, like, where I'm at in school. I'm just like, do I truly want a job? Do I truly want to join a job? Like, just sitting here thinking, I'm just like, do I really want to join a job? I got to climb this invisible ladder just to survive. A competition, if you think about it for real. I'm stepping over you. I'm stepping over you. I'm stepping over you. I'm stepping over you. Excuse me. Race to the top. I got to get my prize. And what's that prize? It could be like a better check, a new opportunity, or something. But it's like we'll all have, it's like since life is all happening at one step, it's not even one step at a time. It's like everything is already happening, right? And we're just racing this invisible staircase. We're just hopping. I win. But I don't want to do that. I just don't want to climb no corporate ladder. I don't want to keep working under someone else. That absorbs my time to live. And be like, okay, how can I incorporate me? Maybe that sounds selfish in the grand scheme of things. Like, in life, you got to get outside of yourself. And with that, you interact with other people. But I'm talking about living. I wouldn't say living either. I want to live by myself, though. But maybe, like, I just don't want to work under nobody. I don't want to work under nobody. That's what I don't want to do. Yeah, I don't want to do that at all. And I'm free enough to say that. I don't think no one does, for real. But it's like the way this system is set up, it's just, we're stuck having to, hey, give me this green paper for this stuff. I'll give you this green paper for this stuff. And you know what? We as human beings are so amazing. We created this freaking system where you can literally do whatever if you want to play with plants, you got to think of it like in a child's state of mind, right? You can have a job to play at somebody, right? Let's say you like dirt, right? You like flowers. You like to garden, right? Your role in society could be a gardener. So someone can sit there in a child's mind. They're like, oh yeah, I like to play with plants. I get to play with plants when I'm older. I think that's what it was like as a child. Like, it's like another state of play. But I seen this one video where it was like, it's like being a child and playing is like working for an adult. It's like basically how adults say work is work, play is fun. You know, where work is supposed to be not fun. Playing is working for a child because it's like they're expanding on life and taking. I think we just downplay human beings in a nutshell. I don't know why we do that. Like, everything is so big in the grand scheme of things, and we just want to downplay each other. Be like, nah, twin, like you not supposed to be this, or you not supposed to be that. Or nah, that little thing, you know, belittling ourselves and others, yo. Why are we doing that? And the thing is, like, as a society, a lot of us know what it feels like to be hurt, right? A lot of us know what it feels like to be hurt. And yet and still we hurt others. We hurt others. And I understand now, there's so many examples of how good and evil sit there and run the world. Good and bad, someone's positive and negative. All that stuff is displayed in life. It really is, like, put out here on display. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Once you just sit down and think about it, you're just like, damn. Everything is like already explained. Like, there is answers everywhere. I think that's... Oh, okay. Battery almost about to be dead. So I gotta go home soon. Shit. This was good though. 20 minutes of filming. I don't even know who's gonna watch this for real, but let me go back to talking because I was getting good into whatever I was saying. And it's just like, sometimes I think of life through like a childish state of mind of play. It's wonderful. It's like, it's exciting. It's intriguing to my brain to learn more of like what this planet is, why we're here. It's like people will knock you down to a state of, oh, you can't view the world this way, you can't view the world this way, that way, in between, da-da-da-da. Because their state of mind, their state of the world, their state of living is not like that. So they're trying to knock a person down. Like, there's some people, it's like, if they ain't happy, you ain't gonna be happy. And quite frankly, I was one of those people. Sometimes I still have those tendencies. But it's like, I'm man enough to accept it and try to work on it. But that's a crazy thing to live by. Like, oh yeah, if I ain't experiencing happiness, no one else is. So let's say you're not experiencing happiness for a long time. You want to cause a havoc on others for one very long time just because you're not seeking no benefits. That's crazy, yo. That is really crazy. If you really think about it, you put in pain on another person because you can't experience something glorious. But then again, everybody has their time for many things. Like, for a positive person, you can be positive and upbeat, and then some tragic happens, right? And it brings that down. Or you can be living in a negative state, and then boom, positive something happens. Huh. That's crazy. It's like every place really does feel different. You know that why am I see it's that camera film. It looks like another, it feels like another eye, like someone's listening. But we already discussed in the earlier part of the video that they are listening. The camera sees you, hears you, and can even record back to me what I'm saying. They're watching. They're watching. And it's really in our faces because it's really in our pockets. They're watching. Trust. If they want to think about with social media, they can see you. They can see you. And what the they did they big one. You know how, and I know this may sound controversial, you know how people, they sat there originally, planted the system, like the earlier humans planted the system for racism to truly like hate anybody of a different like skin type of you. What if they was like, you know what? What's a way what is a way we can figure out what everyone's doing all at the same time, at any time, anywhere, any place? And someone thought long and hard about it. It's like, well, let's do a phone, because you know, you can talk to anybody. You don't gotta sit there, like I could be right here and talk to someone all the way up fucking across China. I don't even know how long that is in the grand scheme of things, but that's pretty a big mile away. And what it is, so they doing that. They invent the cell phone. Well, they been had like the carrier pigeons and donkey horses and all that good shit to ride on. But it's like, I'm talking about when they start really tapping into other human beings. Like the phone, that did numbers. And everybody was buying phones. And then here comes the FaceTime, right? FaceTime is, we all know what FaceTime is. The video calling phone, we got to sit there and use our thumbprint. Our thumbprint. That's really how they got us there. Same was like, oh, hospitals have your like social security number and thumbprint for your DNA. What the fuck? And they have that too. The government, if the government is truly behind phones, I'm not talking, because you know, government, oh my gosh, they got us for real. Damn. I don't know if human beings are really smart or we really don't, yo. On the slick, yo. This shit is cool as fuck. Well, it's not cool. It's not cool, but it's like, you gotta think of the grand scheme of things, they are really smart. Whoever thought of phones, nigga, phones. Whoever thought of phones was really in their bag. They was like, how could we know what everyone's doing, what they wear, what's in their house, where their house is? How can we figure out everything about a person? And they're gonna let us in. Because think about it, a lot of people have their most deepest, darkest stuff digitally. And at any point in time, they can get to that stuff digitally through the World Wide Web. They really sat there. You can, what the world? They really got us with phones. I don't know how to feel, yo. The phone has eyes, ears, a mouth, and you can hold it. What the world? They got us. They can see what I'm saying. They can see me, what I look like, what I'm saying. They have the location on the phone. Pictures of people I hang out with, places I've been. At any time, they know your location. Phone numbers, and I understand now why people don't own phones. And people be like calling them nutcases and shit. They be like, oh, grandpa just a coop. Yeah. Or what it is, them own people. Not the Irish, they still ride horses, not pilgrims. Damn, I'm gonna stop talking because this is gonna sound like pretty racist. And I'm not racist. And damn, yo, they really got us with phones. They really got us with phones. The Amish. The Amish. Do you know the Amish don't be having phones? And I understand. Wow. Think about how many people use a phone. They know what I'm doing. They know what I'm. They can see me, hear me. Oh my God. And then they got the eye scan, the facial recognition. And people don't think they can clone people? What the fuck? You mean to tell me they got your name, your ID, they even got your banking information now? You can put on the phone. Think about everything you put on your phone, right? If the government is behind phones, you don't think they cloned you already? Like, that phone has probably seen every inch of your body. Every inch. Because y'all know what y'all be doing too. So, it's seeing you in a positive and a negative state. And a lot of people put their thoughts and stuff into the phone, right? And you mean to tell me you don't think that the government don't have clones of us? We thinking about celebrities. Nah, if you even been tapped in with the government at all, you would know they got you. What the that is crazy. When you really think about it in the grand scheme of things, that is crazy. That is crazy. Damn, espresso tastes like fucking bark. I don't know what bark tastes like, so it's like, I don't know why I said that. Alright, I'm back. The last video clip was like 29 minutes. Should I do like a part 2 of this? I mean, just split it in half? If I do, okay, I'm gonna just sit there and say, this is HL Tyler, and I'm doing part 2 of On the Bench with Tyler. And on the Slick, I'm just talking. So basis of this, I'm just talking. I'm just letting the camera be. No one's here with me. And I'm just talking about anything. I'm just truly living. I'm just saying anything that comes to my mind. I'm just talking about it out loud. So the thing about this is like me having a show where I just talk about any and everything because I can. And eventually, yo, I got to shout out my friend. Her name is Layla. Yo, if you seeing this right now, yo, appreciate you for giving me that advice. You was like telling me to go live and shit. And be like, interact with different people. Cause like, they'll really get a feel for you. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just letting the camera roll. And then I just talk. I just be me. Yeah. I give you that one. I give you that. See, I be really giving people flowers. Like, I be having moments like this in life where I'm just like, what? Ain't so-and-so tell me, wow. See, if they was here, I'd give them their flowers. You know? I be having moments like that. Like, even if you're not physically in my life right now, you probably said something positive or negative that affected me. And I'm just like, sometimes I dump it away or I just, cherish it. Woo-woo. You know, it's crazy. Another person can sit there, be worried about your business. That is a job. Like, again, think of jobs as like tasks that humans get to do while they're here, right? So we as humans, we usually think of jobs as like tasks, like Walmart or Burger King, but that's one of the many different options. Like, let's sit there and say you want to cook while you're here. Like, I want to cook for other people, right? You got the many options of saying, oh, well, here's a McDonald's or a well-known eatery that many humans like to go to. What if life is just like, and you know how we do it in Roblox too. What if life is like its own physical adaptation of Roblox? Like we all, or like The Sims, like people like being in control of like other people's lives. What if we like, when we play, I don't know, I don't know if this is too controversial or not, but what if we like playing God? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking about it. It's not, again, no religious debate either. It's just a topic of concern or a discussion, if you would. Like, you playing like The Sims, you playing Roblox, or like any player game where you're like a free player, like first person type of deal. Like it's like you live in life, but you got the controller. It's like, but it's like in this realm, it's like you got unlimited chances to get it right. I think, is that why people don't like video games? Or is that why people like them? Like, in that mental state, like, you're truly in control. Like, in the physical world, you don't got too many chances, if you would. Because it'll start to do damage to you physically, or mentally, or emotionally. But digitally, you can, it's like you can always restart. You can always, okay, blase, blase, blase. I can always get rich in this game. I can always do this, that, and the third that you couldn't really do in the physical. Sometimes I think about that. And I don't know if I'm making sense right now. It makes sense to me. That's why I'm like talking out loud and authentically being myself here. Which is really crazy because that's like opening up vulnerability. I don't think we really do see like real people. Like, it's like some of us are still putting on a mask for each other, yo. Maybe I should call this like unmasked. Like unmasked with Tyler. But then again, it's like some people will be like, wow, since he's talking about all this, I must know him. But it's like we only know little bits about people. And think about when someone says like, I know a lot about you, right? Is it really like a lot? Because like, think about it. Think about how much information our brains can hold. And just think of that word information. Just think about all. It's really not that, like, I keep it $1.50. I'd be like, I don't know too many people. And I guess I want to feel like a connection with someone and be like, oh yeah, I feel connected to this person. Feels like I know a lot about them. But it's like, I feel like even with time, like, since time's it's like, and then you meet people in different parts of your life. So it's like, now you got to give them a summarized, condensed version of like who you are, what you do, yada, 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 yada. And you got to present it to them. You see theirs, like you review theirs. You'd be like, okay, let's hang out for like the rest of the time that we're here. I see why people make friends. Because it gets lonely in this huge fucking world that we're in, yo. It gets lonely as hell. So it's like, hey, I don't know how long I'm going to be here. I don't know when I'm leaving. Oh, shit. I don't know when I'm leaving anytime soon. So are you trying to keep on living life together? Yo, that sounds fucking great. When you think about it that way, of like why people have friends. Damn, I love it. I think sometimes I get caught up in the fact that I don't have too many physical people at my disposal. But it's like digitally, it's a lot of people. And sometimes I feel like digitally I don't know people. Sometimes I feel like digitally I don't know myself. Because it's like, I feel like I be myself, but it's like, what part of myself do I want to show to people? You know what I'm saying? Like, there is really many sides to you as a person. Like, I think it's so many sides to people as a person that it's not even enough to write us down. Because, like, we will be writing. Because, like, again, life is so much bigger in the grand scheme of things. And I guess it's like, and with words, it's like, someone may say, yeah, I get what you're saying, but it's like, truly to be in my mind and just have this conversation and sharing it out there, it would be crazy. Damn, I should have sat there and packed the charger. But I'm going to pack a charger, and I should do like a car talk. Yo, that would be cool. No, fuck. Yeah, I might do, that would be my part 2. So all this will probably be condensed into one video, or like part 2 of this. And then another one, I can sit there and be talking. I can just give myself content for like so many days. If I really just sat there and applied myself, yo. I really could if I just applied myself. which is crazy because that's another thing. It's like people think they know you. Like, even in this moment, like, think about the shit that you do that people don't witness, right? Like this right here. Only reason why you're witnessing this is because I'm recording right now, allowing you to see it. But if I didn't sit there and show you this, you wouldn't know, like, what I'd be doing. Like, oh, I don't know what time it is. But at this time on this day, what did Tyler do? If I don't tell nobody, I don't show to nobody, nobody knows what I did. No one knows how I'm living on this plane of existence at that time. And time is always going fast. Or it's like, it's always here. Like, we always look at it like in terms of a clock or like a calendar, right? But how would I put it? Just step away from the fucking clocks and calendars. You put them away and you just sit there and you just exist. You realize it's like we're in a state of nothingness. Not really nothingness, but it's like, I don't know how to, it's like everything is playing out how it's supposed to be playing out because, like, we're all in the moment. You know how people sit and say, like, the past? I feel like the past is memories, right? So when we have memories and stuff like that, that's the past. That's us reliving the past. The past can be touched in so many ways, like the books, letters, word of mouth, or memories from people. The future is stuff that hasn't even happened yet. Future hasn't happened. And then the present would be now. And a lot of people be like, well, that's in the past. That's in the past. Everything we're doing is constantly in the past. That didn't happen yet. Well, we're always moving into the next moment. So we must be living in the present all the time. But again, guess what? That's also shifting because the present is now turning into the past. And we're now moving to the future. So which one is it? I think that past, present, and future all happen at the same time. We can just feel it happening once you're in this state. And it's so... It's like everything's still. You notice how we're all like on a flying planet, right? But everything's so still. Like that is truly something to, I'll be honest, there's a lot of things in school, like we're being taught it, but it's like, that'd be something to experience it. Like, just imagine spinning around for like millions of miles. What the fuck does that even feel like? And so maybe be like, oh, it feels like a lot. But it's like, we experience being still. So it's like, how does that truly feel? Sometimes I think about, like, besides what they tell us, like, sometimes I like to imagine, because it's like, facts to me is like stuff that's already, so, okay, think about it this way. So facts is stuff that's already been proven, right? So if the things that are being proven are being proved by other humans, and a lot of us humans are not really credible, I guess a fact is something that all humans can agree to be true. Right? Like 2 + 2 = 4. It's like every human can agree, like, yeah, checks out for me. But an opinion will be like stuff that other humans don't want to, like, it's different answers because it's like based on different perspective. But if it's on the same thing for like everybody, then it's a definite fact. That's okay. Same way I was reading this comment, like, as people, we influence each other. Like, that is really true. Like, human beings definitely do copy each other, whether it's vocally, visually. You can copy a person. Walk, talk, everything. And it's like, we're special in our own way, like us as the being. But it's like the stuff that we do as people, a lot of times is not really all that, like, reserved for us alone. Like, you know how people be like, oh yeah, I'm special because I sit at the trees. Okay? There could be other people that sit at the trees the same way you do. And someone would be like, well, I like to sit at the trees and read a book. someone else out there could, like to sit by the tree and read a book. It's like you may be the only one person physically saying like, another person physically doing this, but it's like out there in the big old world where there's other human beings. So you know how people sit there saying like, you're never really alone? Like, think about it. I'm at the park, right? But a lot of these people are in their houses. So in this space, this small space that I'm occupying, like if I'm talking about this park area, yeah, no one's around here. But if I say like, I'm in my neighborhood park, then I'm surrounded by people. I think we just think about when we see people, it's like, visually, I physically see them. But I feel like people could also, not visually see people, Like, think about it. There's people in their houses, right? If I'm talking about my neighborhood, I'm talking about everything that's included in my neighborhood. I can't simply say, I'm the only one in my neighborhood. Come to my neighborhood. I'm sharing this with so many other people. A neighborhood is like a community of human beings living together. A neighborhood is a community of other human beings living together, like coexisting. I'm about to sit here and take my sister her food. I'm gonna do like a part 3 of this in the car. Yeah, I'm just gonna like do a part 3 in the car. Or this would be the last or the second part. Yeah, second part. So yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed this, yo. I actually enjoyed this. Like, I actually got a chance to just be me and talk and actually be vulnerable and just put that out there and just like, this is how I am on just living life. Sometimes I really feel like I don't know people. I'm not going to get on the topic again because like, now I'm going to get distracted and not go home and put my phone to charger. So, yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed. Peace.